Hello, everyone, and welcome to this first ever video of this kind I'm doing. I'm totally new to doing this kind of stuff, so just please be patient. And if you have any ideas or subjects or thing I should be doing or I should not be doing, um, let me know in the comments. I'm always open to feedback from people about that. When it comes to this channel, I'm going to be talking about different kind of subject, mostly coming from motorsport, gaming, especially maybe racing, but maybe other kind of gaming as well. I'm going to be posting my iRacing races as well, and I'll also have a Twitch channel, which I do stream my racing to as well. Probably going to stream eventually other gaming sessions into it. I'll post the link of my Twitch channel if you're interested. I'm still working on it, and hopefully my goal will be to grow this channel as well. As you can hear, English is not my native language. French is my native language, so some content could be in French, depending of which audience the subject I will be talking about caters the most. Sorry, and so that's it for the introduction. So let's talk about the main subject of this video. Just to give a little bit background, when NASCAR has introduced the next gen chassis, they also have announced that in 2024 they do plan to bring a hybrid engine, and they also said that they do plan to bring a EV series as well. But we did not have much detail about this EV series. What is their goal? What is their plan with it? And just until about a week ago, I came up from an article. It's a French article, which is called automobileprop.com. I'm not going to translate everything the article says because there is a feature sections kind of small resume as to what to expect from it, and this is where I'm mostly be talking about. But basically, in 2023, next year, a new NASCAR EV series will be launching. It will start by a demonstration target at the Bush Clash, so at the open race. This series is going to be a demonstration series overall, most likely going to be a development series, I think I will say better, which will serve as a development for my guess, for the national series. First of all, so it's going to be launching in Q3 2023, starting next season. There will be 6 races where the series will race to. It's going to be short tracks and road course, most likely. Will not see them race on big track, most likely because of the necessity of to have regenerative braking. So the more braking with this series, the better it will be. So it's going to be short tracks, most likely Martinsville and obviously the Bush Clash. For the other tracks, we don't have any information yet at which one they do plan to go to make this series race to. It will feature 2 30-minute races per weekend, one Saturday and the other one on Sunday. There will be 12 vehicles total, which will be either 3 or 4 per OEM. This is very interesting. I will talk about that a little bit later, but it's a very interesting information coming from that. Lifetimes will be about the same as what we see right now. No battery swap, charging, no competitive pit stops for now. The chassis will be the same next-gen chassis, aside from few modifications to allow the powertrain and batteries. Suspension brakes will stay the same. For those who don't know, the next-gen chassis has been built with the idea in mind to be able to incorporate easily electric powertrain as well. When I said about the OEM, the 3 or 4 car per OEM, we will see a new kind of body, mostly SUV or CUV bodies, which will be at the decision of the OEM. So that means we could see the Ford Mustang Mach-E, the Toyota BZ4X or something like that, coming from Toyota, new electric vehicle. For Chevrolet, we don't know yet, but we could potentially see Dodge coming back as well into the mix. The reason I said that is because Dodge has announced earlier this year that they will stop producing combustion motorcycle vehicle. Their motorcycle vehicle are going to be fully electric, especially like the Challenger and the Charger. Certainly the Challenger. So maybe, just maybe, we could see Dodge returning to NASCAR at some time. Maybe next year. We don't know yet. So this is up. This is up in the air. Only time will tell. Some specification about the car itself. Two very interesting features coming from that. Firstly, it will be all-wheel drive, and there will be 3 motors, most likely 2 in the back and 1 at the front, but it's going to produce over 1,000 horsepower. This is really, really cool because 1,000 horsepower in an electric vehicle, it's going to be a beast, a torque monster, basically. For those who don't know, electric vehicle produce their peak power and torque uh, all the time, everywhere. Right from the get-go, you have full power. Unlike where a combustion engine, you will have full power or torque or whatever at certain RPM value. So it's going to be quite a beast to drive, and I'm eager to see what is going to produce on the track because this is quite a big thing. Another big thing is the sound, because I've read many comments from people saying that electric vehicle sucks because there's no sound, whatever, and some people doesn't like the Formula E series because of that, and that's totally understandable. So NASCAR is going to be checking for the option to add fake sound. No, I see some people saying, "Oh, fake sound that's still suck because it's not real sound." Well, fake sound is not new to the automobile industry. Ford has in fact admitted in the past that they use fake sound in their EcoBoost engine to make the car sound better. Volkswagen Group and even BMW in their sports car is doing that as well. So it's not a new thing. If you own a sports car, it's possibly already have fake sound coming through your speakers in the cabin. Personally, I think it's a fair compromise. And one interesting feature it could bring, which I hope they will check for, is to have a specific fake sound for different manufacturers to differentiate each of them, and not just with the body, but also with the sound they will want from that to produce. So it's going to be an interesting thing to look for. As I said, personally, I think it's a fair compromise. It's not going to change much in the end, as long as the on-track product is good. This is, in my opinion, the most important. Obviously, the goal for this series is to introduce NASCAR to the electric vehicle and performance and interest as well. because not many people really know what it is, how it works. So they want to give a demo to demonstrate what it does, the capabilities of the performance of it. And also, they're going to use the 2023 and 2024 season, which will be used to determine the path that is going to take for the national series in 2025. So that means we could potentially see some features to be eventually added into the national series starting 2025. We could maybe see a ERS kind features like we see in Formula One. We could see some power boosts or stuff like that. We don't know, but many things can happen from that. Only time will tell. It's going to be interesting. Um, Personally, I don't want, if they add this kind of stuff, I don't want it to be a gimmick on its own. If it has a form of strategy, yes, okay, but personally, I will not have fun if it's just a gimmick coming from it. But we'll see. Only time will tell. What I'm thinking about that personally, for me, the most important is that the on-track product that is good does not matter to me what kind of powertrain you use, whether you use a lawn mower engine, electric engine, or whatever. If the on-track product sucks, I'm not going to watch it. Doesn't matter which powertrain you use. So for me, as long as the powertrain, the on-track product is good, that's the most important to me. Um, Electric vehicle will soon enough take over combustion engines. I think it's inevitable because the OEM they are putting way too much money. There's pressure from government, stuff like that. So with all the money the manufacturers are putting into electric technology, they are not going to back off at the moment. That's for sure. So it's going to take over, kind of like when car racing took over horse racing in the past. It's not going to happen overnight. I mean, the technology is not there yet to be able to fully take over. I think the main reason for that is fast charging capabilities of the electric vehicle. Um, for a daily vehicle, it's okay. Some vehicle will be able to fast charge between 20 and 40 minutes. If you need to do a long travel, that's okay for your daily usage. But in my opinion, but you cannot expect a race car to sit on pit road for 20 minutes, not even 5 minutes, and not even 30 seconds. Still too long, just to fast charge a vehicle. So as long as the fast charging is not under 30 seconds, it's not going to take over right away. Otherwise, it's just too long. Uh, that's my opinion for that. But on this point, only time we'll see. Only whenever the technology will keep evolve, and it's going to keep evolving in this matter. So only time will tell. Another reason it's not taking over combustion engine yet is also because of cost, because and supply, because cost is electric vehicles still cost more money than combustion engines uh, for the most part on average. So that's another reason I think it's not taking over at the moment. But regen is the main reason. The fast charging capabilities is the main reason why I think at the moment it's not able to take over, and it's going to take quite some time to fix this, to resolve this problem. So for those who are like, oh, I don't want it to take over, don't worry, it's not going to take over overnight. It's going to still take quite some time. Um, the hybrid engine is just the beginning, and at this point, only time will tell from the future. But anyway, that's so far. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think about that. What is your opinion on this matter? I think I've said it the best I could. Personally, the most important for me is the on-track product, the on-track result it will produce in the end. It doesn't matter which pattern you use. If it sucks, it sucks. I'm not going to watch it. Otherwise, I'm a motorsport fan, so I'm still going to watch something that is fun to watch. And in my opinion, I think that's what matters the most. So feel free to leave in the comments your opinion on this subject. And thank you if you're still watching, if you've watched until the end. So for now, have a good day and see ya.